Original King Julian on your case, man. I love how all the girls move their body. And when you move your body,
all right, everybody,
sexy. All right? Woman, you're cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother when you're cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. Physically fit, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, physically fit, physically fit. Woman, nice, sweet, fantastic. Picture body ocean is a big tight and woman and nice, sweet, energetic.
All right, remember, I always have to grab somebody and tell them to get on here with you. Send a quick message. Anybody that you know that maybe is thinking maybe sort of kind of they want to know more about what's about. YouTube, so they can watch it there, and let's get a great number of people on here tonight. Because we want to really share the word, the world about Tupperware, right? We want to share with everybody what we have to offer.
And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother when you cute. And you don't need no makeup. Original cute body makeup on mother. When you face a make on mother, blow powder. When you face a make on mother, pluck your eyebrow. When you face a make on mother, gun your lipstick. When you face a make on mother, woman, a nice broad face and a nice hip. Make man flip and bust them lip. Woman, a nice and you don't get thick. Picture body ocean and a big tight and woman, a nice broad face and a nice hip.
Alright, so just want to make sure we got everybody on here before we get all right, there we go, guys. So want to make sure that we have everybody here with us tonight, sharing and just like, letting us know you're here, letting Charlie know you're here as well, because we are so excited to share with you some great tips on how you're going to finish this month strong and be ready to head into February 2023. Can you believe we are at the end of the first month of a brand new year? I can't believe it. Now, I know in the calendar, we still have another week to go, but in Tupperware, we know our weeks end on Wednesday. That means our week will end in a little over 48 hours. And so we want to make sure that we finish this month strong, right? So let me just share this little quote with you tonight. It is reset to restart. A new year means a new you. Now, what do I mean by that? All right, well, what I mean by that is that every single day, it's a brand new day. And so every single day we have an opportunity to reset and restart, because it doesn't matter what happened yesterday. It doesn't matter what's going to happen tomorrow. All we need to focus on is what we can do today. And today is a fresh start every single day. So I want you to kind of keep this in mind and maybe write this real big for yourself: reset to restart. Because every night when you go to bed, just kind of turn off what didn't work and focus on what you did do well, what did work today. Find those nuggets of achievements that you get each day, and then focus that forward and say, tomorrow when I wake up, here's the first thing I'm going to do, because I am ready to start fresh tomorrow. So it's a new year. It means a new you. It means a new opportunity. And each day, our goal is just to do more than we did the day before. Each day to try something that we didn't try the day before. Each day to give ourselves the best opportunities to be a success as well. So in the comments right now, guys, I want you to tell me, what are you focused on this year? What are you doing to reset, to restart in 2023? What do you want to be in 2023? How do you want to free yourself to try new things? So just comment and tell us, what are some of the things that you're focused on this year that are different than maybe what you did last year? Or what are you doing today that you didn't try yesterday? And we've got a lot of other great ideas for you as well. I love that, Teresa. And we're looking forward to having you step back up to manager as well. And speaking about manager and anything in our business, the great thing about being the boss of, my own business, like I like to say, I work for the best boss in the world. Everybody right now, pick up your right hand. All right, now turn the palm away from you. Now reach your arm up and pat yourself on the back, because you all work for the best boss in the world. That's right, yourself. And when you are the boss, the CEO of me Incorporated, you can decide anytime that you want a raise. You can decide anytime that you want more. And that's what's so great about our business. We don't have to wait for anybody to give us permission to make more money. And so I want you to think about this year. What are you going to do each month to write your own paycheck? So what I want you to think about this right now. So we make money several different ways. We have several streams of income. And the first stream of income that we have, of course, is our personal commissions. We make 25% on everything that we sell, with the exclusion of our platinum products, where we actually make 30% on what we sell this month. So think about that. If I sell $100, that's $25 I put in my pocket. Right now, we have a special on cereal stores, the regular size cereal stores, buy one, get one for $20. That means you sell 5 sets of those. You just put $25 in your pocket. So here's the thing, guys. How many 25s do you want in your pocket? How many bins do you want in your pocket? You know, Ben Franklin is on the $100 bill. And one of Charlie's favorite things to do is to say, hey, can you take Ben and show him a good time? So how would you like to show Ben a good time? How many bins would you like to take with you when you go on, you know, out there doing stuff and, you know, going shopping and things like that? How many bins would you like to take with you? Write your own paycheck. So number one, how much have you sold so far this month? How much do you want to sell in the next 48 hours so that you can add that 0, 0, 0. I always like a comma in my money because that means I made at least $1,000. How much more do you want to make in the next 48 hours? And then remember also that Tupperware gives us a bonus every single month that we sell $1,500. So when we sell $1,500 for the month, Tupperware gives us a bonus, a $50 bonus. Now that's almost to a bin, and we can get another bin when we take it to 2,000. So at 2,000, we make 25%. That's $500, but Tupperware gives us an extra $100. So basically, every $500, they're going to give you another $50. All the way up to $4,000. At $4,000, you've made $1,000, but they're not going to just have given you 50. They're going to give that a bump, and you're going to get $400. That's right, 4 bins extra when you get to that $4,000 in a month. Now, right now, you might be going, 4,000 sounds like so much. But guys, if we break this down and we start focusing on it by week, that's only $1,000 a week. And if we break that down, that's just $200 a day for 5 days. That means you can take 2 days off. But if I just, focused every morning when I get up, today my goal is I'm going to sell $200, because if I can sell $200 every single day, I'll sell 1,000 for the month, and 1,000 for the week. And if I sell 1,000 every week, I'll have 4,000 at the end of the month, and that will put $1,400 in my pocket. So you need to make that decision right now. What kind of paycheck do you want this month? And looking ahead, what kind of paycheck do you want for February? Because February can be your big month to fill up your heart with success and make lots and lots of money as well. All right. So what we thought we'd do tonight is we're going to share with you a few ways that you can be making money. We're going to share with you. Hang on just a second. I need to change something here. Take that off of there. There we go. All right. We're going to top 10 ways to have great sales in the next 48 hours. And Tony the Tiger is there to give us the thumbs up and help us get going. So get your pens ready, get your paper ready, and get ready to start writing, because I want you to think about which of these ideas are you going to be grabbing and making work for you. All right. So the number one. All right, so this is one that you're going to ask 10 people to make one post for you. Now, this is really important that you're asking them to make one post for you. You're not asking, can I post on your page? You're asking them, will you make one post for me? All right, and then they say yes. So then you're going to send them this message for them to do. So it says, hey all, my girlfriend Marsha That would be you, not me, but she's going to put your name and she's going to tag you. And that's the real important part. She has to tag you so that you get notified that she did that. So you can go back because you're going to comment as soon as she does this. Hey guys, or hey all, whatever you want to do. My girlfriend Marsha just shared this awesome special with me. Check it out. Grab it for yourself. Cereal store sale 4 for $44. Two super cereal stores, family size. Actually they get two super cereal stores, family size box of cereal. 2 exclusive cereal sizes for the regular box of cereal. They're just like Lay's potato chips. You can't have just one. So basically you've sold them one of the BOGO super cereals, one of the regular. Now you can use any of your images. I put the one for the super cereal store. You can do one that shows both of the sizes. You can, it's always great if you have real pictures, and we've posted several different ones for you. There's the one that shows all the cereal stores, with all kinds of cereal, but you give them a picture and you give them these words to post. Now they go and post, they tag you. Soon as you get that notification that they posted and tagged you, you're going to go in and in the comments, that's where you're going to put the shopping link. You see, we never want to put shopping links in the original post itself because Facebook looks at that as you're trying to take people off Facebook. So they don't want to do that. So they don't want people to see your post. So if you don't put your link in your post, then Facebook will have a more likelihood to share that. And the reason you want her to post it on her page is so that all her friends get a notice that she's posted something. And so then you start commenting and you say, oh my gosh, this is such a great deal. They're selling like crazy. Here's the link so you can grab yours. You can make a special link for your person who's doing the posting so she can be getting credits for that, so she can get free Tupperware. You get 10 people to do that for you tomorrow. They've got 24 hours, that they can be shopping with this and working with this. And you can keep commenting, and in the comments, you can put more pictures of the cereal stores because you want to try to get 10 comments in the first 30 minutes to hour so that it creates more engagement. And that can create a lot of excitement and a lot of interest and get people shopping for those. Now, I will tell you that I just talked to the factory today and they said, we have plenty of cereal stores. We are not going to close early. We are not going to sell out. So guys, let's make it work. There's plenty of these. Let's get them out there. Because remember, every 5 BOGOs you sell, that's $25 in your pocket. You ask 10 people to do this for you. Each one of them maybe sells 5. Then that's, you've sold 50, right? And that means 50 times $25. That means that you have put a lot of money in your pocket. I think that's like $400 that you just put in your pocket. So make sure that you are thinking about, is this one of the ones that I'm going to do? Now, we've got 10, so you can do more than one. All right, idea number 2. Following along with the cereal stores, you could post this on your page. I've been challenged to fill this up. Our amazing cereal stores are on sale. Buy one, get one free. And then you list some of the reasons why you love it, things that you can do with it, so much more. Let me know if I can order for you. Shopping link in the comments. Always remember, shopping link in the comments. And then you can post this picture of, that you want to sell 20 of them. And that way they can see it. And my goal is to fill this up. I've been challenged to fill this up. You put it out there in the comments. Once again, you can post the reasons why they need cereal stores. You can post pictures of different things that you can use it for. You can get other people to comment about it. Different things like that can create a lot of fun, a lot of excitement in there as well. Now, my next one, I have someone that's going to help me with that. I'm trying to see. I don't see her on the camera right this minute. There she is. Okay, there she is. Yay. So for our next one, I'm going to bring on our amazing 5-star director, Michelle Davis. Hey, Michelle, how are you tonight?
Good. How's everybody out there? Oh, and you know who is in full form tonight? So I have my fly swatter handy so that stops it if she starts barking.
Don't be hitting that puppy.
I know. I just have to hold it up, and she just like runs. She's very easily spookable.
All right. Well, I'm going to turn this over to you, Michelle.
Are we up? Are we up? Okay. All right, guys. So what we're going to talk just a second about is messenger parties. And I know Marsha's touched on this a few times over the last few weeks, as far as how we kind of the ideas of doing that. But we wanted to just touch on a few things. I swear, you guys, I'm going to give her a little bit of food. Just hold on. This is like having a baby infant, like all over again. Come here. Eat. Okay. So messenger parties, everybody, as you guys know, is on the fast pace, the hurry, the TikTok, the 2-minute videos or less, preferably 30 seconds or less videos. That's what people are doing right now. And as sad as it is, that is the facts of life. And so rolling with the flow, not only will this help us, guys, because we're going to be able to have more parties in a night because they're going to be a lot quicker for us, a lot less work. And then you're also the average parties. I've been actually talking to some top Tupper girls that I've known for over the years. I've been in 25 years now, 25 in March, actually. But I've been talking to them about, what are you guys doing? How are you holding your parties? And they've been given some tips. So Marsha has a few slides she's going to share. But the main things that I'm getting out of this, as far as when you book your messenger party, is that you don't want them to set up a messenger chat and just add a bunch of people like they do on a Facebook party. That is ineffective. People are going to get out of the chat. They're going to leave the group. That's the last thing you want. So guys, this is unbelievable. Come here. Thank goodness. All right. So anyway, so what you're going to want to do, what one of my friends does is she tells them to invite her favorite 28 people. You don't want to overwhelm them with too many personal invites, but it's the same as a Facebook party where they need to personally message their guests that they want to invite. They need to get a yes from them that they're okay to add them to the chat. And as I mentioned, Marsha does have a screen that she's going to share with you guys as far as like the word choice. And what she does is she sends the host what to send to each one of her friends. She can invite as many as she wants, but the key is that she personally sends the message that you guys are reading to them. Now, our key is, how do we get these parties? If normally you do this for a week, it can still work in a 24-hour party. There are people that do this in all different ways, okay? So you can do it for an hour, like 30 minutes to an hour. And basically what you're doing, you're going to post the party link that you set up. You're going to post some short videos. There's also one of my friends did a 2-minute video. Yes, she did about 10, 15 products in 2 minutes so that she could keep it under that time frame. And we'll put it in comments so you guys can at least look after the live at it. I don't think we can upload it and show it to you, but she just kind of showed some of her basic products really quick. She did say that there was a movie making on your Android under edit. There's a movie making app. And then if you have an iPhone that you could install one, she's really not that super tech savvy because I've known her for years, but she's always been a super, super top seller. Basically what she did was she just did little snippets, and then you could just link those together. And then if she wanted to speed up her voice talking, because maybe it was taking a little longer, she would just speed up a portion of the videos that she did. So I thought it was really cute. I thought it was really fun. It's imperfect. It was very real. And that's what I think people want. They want something that they're going to get some information basically so that they can go make a decision and that they can shop. Okay. So the idea is, once she's invited them prior to the party, she's going to create that group. She's going to put it together as a messenger chat. So easy to do that. If you guys haven't done it before, you just click on the person's name and then you click on the little button next to it and it says create group. And then you just start typing in people's names and you can just add them to that group. Most of you know or are in groups and get that. But the key is, we don't want to overpopulate them with notifications, and we don't want to have people that were just added and did not say yes, because as soon as people start leaving the group, it becomes it's just everybody sees that and it can make some disinterest. So the biggest things are, guys, give it a shot. Why not hold? Maybe go back with all your past hostesses, maybe go back with some of your closest friends and say, hey, I just need to try this new little party out. It's only going to take, you know, you can say 30 minutes of your time. You can make it as long as you want. Some people do 30 minutes, some people do an hour, but make it short and sweet. And then we're trying to get the orders in by Wednesday, because we know the host gets double credit at $1,000. So really, really make sure your host is aware of what's at stake, that if she can get those people on that are shopping for the cereal store bundles, they're shopping for the great sales that we have going on right now with the Modular Mate sets, guys, 50% off. You know, you can find some little short snippet videos of Modular Mates and maybe picture of your own pantry. But you want to make sure that that party link is going to be like when you first start the party. And then I would recommend it like right at the end of the party. And you can even encourage people to message you outside of the group. That way you're not answering questions in the group and it then becomes, you know, really rough. Another great idea is that you can, this group is basically for the party only, but you want to make sure that you have these people as future customers. So you want to make sure you put in a VIP group link so that they can add to that. And you may even say, I'll be doing a drawing from everybody that joins my group and clicks my link. Because let's just face it, guys, if you had 28 people on a party tomorrow night, and maybe you did 2 tomorrow night, maybe you just said, I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 of these. They can't be that hard. It's pretty simple. It's copy paste. It's, you know, I can set up a party link. This is all easy. These are things we can do. And what if you did it with 10 people even? You could do it as a mystery host party and give away the free goodies. So just, guys, get out there. Let's get that a shot and just say, when you're host, think about 28 people that even spent $50. You know, just do the math and look at what how fast things can add up. And when you say we're closing this party on Wednesday, for them to, you know, get their orders in, that you're going to have an extra drawing for someone who puts their order in by that date as well, so that she can get those credits. But just some great ideas just to give it a little try, give it a little shot right here at the last 2 days that we have, 2.5 days. You could probably get on the horn tonight after this is over and just start shooting some little messages to people and say, hey, I just learned something really fun and I'd like to try it out. Do you mind me being your little, being my little guinea pig for just, you know, 30 minutes of your time tomorrow night, and see how many of those you could get set up. I think it could be extreme. I think we could pull in a ton of sales. And so that's your idea on messenger parties.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Michelle. And let me just, like, as a recap, I mean, I think one of the things that you said is there's so many different ways that people are doing messenger parties. And the key is we just have to jump in there and start trying. And, you know, we're going to be sharing more scripts and ideas with you guys. But this one, I think we could all, it's like an instant party. We could all do it, right? And we could just sit it out there. And Michelle does have that link for the video that her friend, a great director, Heather Wheeler, has made. And it's really, like she said, it's, you know, it's not a professional one. She just did it herself. Boom, 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 which is great. And I think we could all do that. And as Michelle mentioned also, you know, you can go to YouTube and you can just type in anything, you know, Modular Mates or whatever, and you'll find some videos that people have out there. So I think that's great. So thank you, Michelle, for sharing that with everybody. And guys, in the comments, go ahead and put any questions that you have. Michelle will answer those for you, but also put your commitment. You're going to give this a try, right? Okay, great. All right. So going back to our PowerPoint here, our slides here, here is our next idea in our 10 ways to have a great close to our January. So share a daily post on your page. If you are not doing this, this is something that's really a great thing to do. Now you can do this you can have a business page where you do this. And you know, one of the things Facebook likes business pages, it tends to show those more because it's a different type of feel. You can also do this on your personal page. You know, you can do these on your VIP page, but the thing, guys, is that we want to get more people, right? We want to attract new customers. And if all you do is post in your VIP page, then you're going to just keep hitting the same people. So reaching more people is really important. So we're asking other people to post, but we also want to do a daily post on our page. And this is a really fun one. this is the things that are in our mailer right now. And we have those beautiful basic brights, and it's like a buy one, get one free. And so you kind of just, put some nice words in there. You show the pictures. And once again, shopping link in the comments. And then in the comments, you can post some more pictures of it. You can post other pieces that kind of go along with it. You can post a link to join your VIP group in the comments. And you can ask people to share this with their friends. So that's going to also help you reach new customers, because we're always wanting to reach new customers, guys, because we are the store. And if people aren't coming into our store, how are we going to service them, right? So we've got to get more people into our store, and we've got to open more stores. So we've got to advertise our stores. And every person that you can get to share your information is basically advertising for your store. All right. Here's our next idea. I think this is idea number 5. Show me your cabinets. Okay. So which storage cabinet do you have that needs the most help? Share a picture in the comments, and you could win a free Modular Mate container. Now, I put a nice looking cabinet picture here. Somebody might have a nice looking one. This is really kind of like an engagement post, but there's a purpose behind it. So you might even have one of those pictures that shows the messy cabinet and the Tupperware one that's organized. There's a really cute one with the little boy with his, cereal all over his butt, in the plastics cabinet. But show a fun picture that captures people's attention. Show me your cabinets. Which cabinet do you need the most help? Share a picture in the comments. You could win a free Modular Mate. It can be any Modular Mate you want. An oval one is inexpensive, easy to stick in a padded envelope and mail to somebody. But the thing about it is that everybody that comments, everybody that puts a picture is someone that you're going to personally message and talk to them, say, about your Modular Mate. So it's a great way to, once again, engage and reach your customers and reach out to them and share with them a lot of the things that we have. All right, one more idea of an engagement post, and I don't know what happened to my thing there, but once again, engagement posts are anything that you do that gets people to comment. So what you could do in this case is, who has a January birthday? Comment today. I feel like giving something away. And, if you have a birthday in January, comment, and you'll be entered into my drawing. If you have a friend whose birthday is in January, comment with their name, tag them here, and you'll both be entered. Now, why do you think I did that? Because once again, we're using the power of viral networking, getting other people to share and to connect us to other people. You see, we all have a sphere of influence, and what your goal is to get into other people's sphere of influence. So you could do this every week. You could have some sort of an engagement thing, like, I'm looking for people who live in Alabama. Comment below if you live in Alabama and what town. And then you can also say, if you don't live in Alabama, but you have a friend that lives in Alabama, tag them in the comments, and then you both will be entered into my drawing. So once again, it's helping you reach new people. So think about, what could you do? What one thing could you post tomorrow that could connect you to some new customers that then you can send them some specials? What one category could you post on Wednesday that could connect you to new customers? What one category could you do when we get off tonight that could get you to new customers? All of those are just different ways that you're going to be able to reach out and touch new people and bring the possibility of new sales into it, so you can have a great finish to our January. But now we have another special guest to share with us tonight about our next idea. Let me bring on Director Corinne Brown here with us. And Corinne is going to talk to you about a great idea that you could use to be, oops, let me pull myself off of there. Wait a minute. Sorry, Corinne. Let me take myself out. She's going to share with you a great idea about mystery host and a little bit more. So get your pen and paper ready so you can take some notes on Corinne, you're muted.
Sorry about that. That was good stuff too. No, I am actually writing lots of notes, and I hope every single one of you have notes. And if not, you can always review or rewatch any Move It Monday on the YouTube channel. So just make sure all of you guys know you can always come back to these for reference, because these are some amazingly good nuggets. The instant party, I loved what Michelle shared about that. And to take that a step further, we're going to talk about the mystery host party. Now, the mystery host party is something we've been doing for years. I mean, I've been in Tupperware for 21 years. This is a great way to get people together that say, well, I'll go to a party, but I don't want to host. And I know you all have them. You have them in your Facebook parties or your in-home parties, whatever style of party you're doing, you have those types of people, or just customers that you meet. Well, these are the people that now you can follow up with, because a mystery host party is when the rewards go back to the people that participated. So when you have that $1,000 party, and then you're going to get 2 people to date a party, you've got $400 in product that you're going to be able to do drawings for, to give out to those people that help make the party a success. It's a great way to have another instant sort of party in the next 2 days and pull in great sales so that our January can be, as Marcia's saying, what? Great, right? We all want it to be great. So with a mystery host, though, I want to give you guys a few tips with this. There's a couple memes you can put out there. You can just put out there and say, hey, I'm having a virtual party. Do you want an invite? You're going to put that on Facebook, let people know. I'm sure there's some out there that say, I'm having a mystery host party. You want to put that engagement post out there so you know who to invite and to get people knowing that you're doing this. But I was sitting there thinking about something earlier, and I know we've had a few conversations just about, we post a lot of stuff. You guys do, right? And we'll put it out there, and then they don't always comment on it. And Marcia gave some really good tips earlier. I was writing some of this down too, just to remember of how to get better engagement on your post. I see Colleen's gotten a lot of engagement as she's been putting in the comments here. But I want you to think about the fact that sometimes when we're posting, if we don't have a hook, if we don't have a way to correspond back with them, it's kind of like you go fishing and you just throw worms in the pond, but you didn't hook them with your line. And if you don't hook them, the worms are going to go float away and you're going to have nothing to reel back. And we want to make sure that your actions are revenue generating, right? What is your return on investment? So take some of these great tips that Marcia shared about the engagement posts, and it's really going to help you get more return on the time that you're spending posting. So you're going to post, though, about this mystery host. And then if you have any friends, see if they'll also share that on their page too. But you're not just going to post this, okay? You're going to text this to people. You are going to email it out to people to let them know. You're going to talk about it, because here's the thing. In the 21 years that I've been in Tupperware, the biggest thing I have learned is that personal invitation is everything. And there's nothing without follow up and follow through. We have to make sure we're keeping up with these people. Don't just post it. If they like it, then start that conversation. Really get them there. I did a meal prep class at my house last week, and I did like 1 week notice. Now, this isn't the same thing as a mystery host, but I just want to drive this point home. I personally reached out to everybody, and on Monday I had 2 people coming, but because I made personal phone calls, personal text, really followed up, I ended up having 8 people in attendance, and it was a really great event. But this is what we have to do socially too. We have to be following up with them. So with the mystery host, it's a great way to do a party. You can utilize the instant party that Michelle was talking about, or a messenger party. Guys, you can even do a messenger party on Instagram. Okay. There are many different ways to utilize social media. You find the platform that works for you. You could do the text party. You could do a Zoom party. There are lots of different ways to party. You decide what fits you. Let everybody know you're doing a mystery host. Throw out that line. Just make sure you hook your worms. Okay. And then you're going to make the end of this month great.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So one of the things, Corinne, I was going to ask you about, let me do this real quick. Okay, there we go. As you were talking about that, I just found out, I don't know how I missed this, but there's actually messenger groups that are live. I was just reading about this, and that you can do a party in a messenger group. So it's kind of like a group. It would be like a Zoom, but it's on Facebook. and you can actually do something like that, which is kind of a cool thing, I think, as well as to do that. But I wanted to reiterate, huh?
Google Meet.
Yeah,
you could do a Google Meet party. I just like being on camera just because I think people can see the product better. But those other ideas are good too. But I think you can do rooms. I know you can do rooms, but
yeah. But it was like a room, but it's through using Messenger, is what it was saying. And so I've got to go read some more about it, because I just read about it. I just like got a clip. I said, oh, that's something I have to go back and read. I don't know if you'd heard about it.
I'm gonna write that down too.
Yeah, but one of the things that I wanted to bring out, because I know that last week, you just shared about how in a week's time, with that personal contact, how you got people in person to your cooking, your meal prep class. I also know that you booked an in-home party for like 5 days away last week. And can you just share like what happened with that in-home party that you booked into 5 days?
Oh, well, it was $1,000 party for one. I mean, and I've gotten 2 parties booked out of that. So we've got residual business that's going too. But the biggest thing I want to stress about that one is the lady that came to the meal prep class is one of those ones that I personally called and followed up with to get her to come. And then because she came, she got to know me. And because she got to know me, she invited me into her home. And because she invited me into her home, I got to meet her friends. And that is only helping my business too. Our relationships are retention. And I do a lot of networking. I don't know if there's virtual networking groups really that are like productive or not, but I am in a couple networking groups here locally, and I go out and I meet new people, because that's how we're going to get new people, right? If the fish aren't biting in one pond, as someone has said, you need the fish. Okay, listen, if they're not biting in one pond, you got to move ponds, and you have to be willing to move. I mean, I have had to restart my business so many times in the past 21 years. And it's not easy. When I first started, I was 19 years old in college. I had to do 200 cold calls. Literally, I picked up the phone before I dated my first Tupperware party. So that's kind of like the idea of how many messages you have to go out. But the thing is, when you're resilient, when you have tenacity, you can make this business work, and it can give you the life that you want.
I mean, you have grit.
You got the grit. That's right. The grit.
And perseverance.
This business, when you utilize it, can give you the life that you want. Right? I mean, if you didn't know, I'm a single mom. I have 2 beautiful girls that are in high school. I have issues with my ex like crazy. So I have to be home in the afternoons all the time. Where can I have a job that can pay the bills, supply them a great place to live with the comfort of me being able to be there when I have to drop everything? I mean, this is an opportunity that can change lives in many different kinds of ways.
Exactly. And this is the thing, guys, the reset to restart. If one thing doesn't work, you don't just give up. You try something new. I mean, that's what we are in control of, what we do. We're not in control of what other people do. We're not in control of the circumstances outside of us, but we're in control of how we handle what happens to us and what we do proactively to keep moving forward. So thank you so much, Corinne, for those great ones. Yes.
I noticed Colleen was talking about doing cold calls, and it made me think of this. I learned a great stuff from my friends that are in my networking groups. And one of my realtor friends was talking about how they do 1,000 dials. 1,000 dials. We talk about having a wonderful 100 contact list. They do 1,000 dials. So I just made me sit there and look at myself and go, how much am I really working on my business?
Mm-hmm. I mean, if we think about, there's 168 hours, and we all have the same 168 hours. It's all about how much we want to get out of those and where we choose to spend our time with those hours as well. So thank you so much for what you shared with us, and everybody give her a big, love in there. And then also in the comments, tell us when you're going to hold your mystery host party and what avenue you're going to use to do it. All right. Thanks, Corinne. So moving on, guys, let's go on to our next idea, which is our platinum products. Now, you all know that we have these amazing platinum products. These are some of our more expensive products, but they're also products that are pretty much virtually unrivaled in the market. There is nowhere else that there's something really like what we have. Our Micro Pro Grill, our stack cooker, our micro cooker, our smart micro cooker, and of course our pressure cooker. Now these platinum products, you have been the last few months, we've had this opportunity to earn extra profits on it. And guys, this is continuing through February actually, but you earn an extra 5% on every one of these you sell. So if you're wanting to create that big ticket item sell, then you know that you're going to get this extra 5%. So you could use this as an incentive so that if they bought, say, the ones that are like the smart multi cooker, you could, or the stack cooker, you could say that they get an extra $5 off on it. You could, and if it's over $200, then that's like $10. So your pressure cooker and your MicroPro grill, you could offer them an extra $10 off. For your MicroPro grill, you might offer them an extra $15 off. So you could just say, regularly $309, and you can get it for $290 or $289. And that way it kind of creates that excitement, and you're still going to maintain pretty close to your 25% profit on that. Now in these, of course, they're going to need to place the order with you so that you can charge them the different price, the extra off of it. But here's the other thing about this. When people see these in action, they go crazy. So you could go live. I'm going to be posting. I just did one last night. It's nothing fancy, but I made one of Charlie and my favorites. It's a tomato pie. It's in the MicroPro grill with the ring. I did it so that it can be, easily just shared. You can go to Tup Social. And if you have the premium account, you have Tup Social as part of your, service that's available to you. If you are a brand new consultant in your first 90 days and you have not, or maybe you haven't yet opted for your free 90-day trial of the premium, go in and set it up, because that gives you Tup Social. When you click in Tup Social for the recipes and product videos, they actually have tons and tons and tons of videos of these 4 products in use. And they have little recipes and things with them. And some of them are like a minute long. Some of them are 30 seconds. They're just quick and easy, fun things. And you could be posting several of those throughout the day. And then in the comments, once again, you could maybe make a comment about the recipe, or you can comment about, want to know more about this amazing product, comment here, and then you can reach out to people and share this with them about how they can save by purchasing this, and you're going to give them a discount for getting it today as well. These are 4 products that can change your life. And think about this, guys. Okay, I said if you sell 5 of the cereal store BOGOs, that's $100 in sales. So I have to sell 10 of them to get to $200 in sales. But I can just sell 1 of these premium products and make the same amount of money as if I hustle 10 sets of the other. So you think about it, maybe I need to focus on learning more about my big ticket items and be sure that I'm talking about those, because that's something that I sell that nobody else can sell, and that nowhere else can they get those great premium products except from you. So that's an extra 5% profit that you're making on each one of those that you sell. And you can use that as an incentive to get people to purchase them by giving them $5 or $10 off when they purchase it today, not tomorrow. All right. So moving on to idea number, I think this is 8, maybe, or maybe this is 9. I think this is number 9. All right. So once again, it's all about interest and engagement. And here's a fun little game survey. It's a modular mate game. And basically they give themselves points. You always see these things on social media and things where people that earn points if they do this, this, or this. So it's kind of something fun like that you can do. You can put that out there and have them drop in the comments their number, right? What's your number? Drop it in the bottom. And then you go back and you comment. Every time somebody comments, you're going to make a comment back. But then you're also going to go offline and you're going to personally message them about our modular mates. And so this is, once again, the modular mates are on sale. The sets are 50% off until Wednesday. All of them are 10% off individually. So it's a great way for you to just really get that Modular Mate message out there. And here's another thing, guys. If you have ever sold a Modular Mate to anybody, you're going to want to reach out to them right now. If you have not, you can go to your back office, to my office, to where your orders are. Okay, so where it says view orders, you pull that up and there's a little search bar up at the top. You're going to type in Modular Mate. I tend to just go mod, M-O-D, because that way, I don't have to worry about if I typed it wrong, spelled it wrong, how it's in there. Just put M-O-D and search. And it's going to bring up the orders of people who've ordered Modular Mates from you in the past. And those are the people you're going to message, and you're going to talk to them about the fact that Modular Mate's on special. Are you loving your Modular Mates? Are you ready to add to your collection? You can offer to do a custom kitchen plan. You could pull one of those in tomorrow or Wednesday and sell them, upsell the ones that they need to complete their cabinets while they're here on special. So once again, another idea of something you can do that can create engagement, but gives you an in to talk to people more as well. All right, so our last one, idea number 10 for you to have a great finish, is to go live and demonstrate the stack cooker and then ask, who wants one for $30? Because you know that that this is our first order reward for our new consultants who joined us this month. Now, how do they get one for $30? They join today, they join tomorrow, they could even join on Wednesday, and you get them to go hustle some of those cereal stores or the modular. If they've been looking at the Modular Mates themselves, maybe they want to get their Modular Mate set that, and they can get their discount on the ones that are 50% off. I mean, think about that, guys. If they're buying the set and it's on sale for 50% off and they're getting their discount 25% off of that, that's that's like 65% savings on those sets. And so that would give them their $100 order, and that would qualify them to get their stack cooker for $30. When they say, oh my gosh, this is great, I'd love to have this, then this is when you message them and you explain to them, this is how easy it is for you to get this. And I can help you do that. And you can start one of these instant parties with them. You can help them open up a party themselves and start sharing their link so that they can get those sales in, even if they're not going to close the party until maybe in February. The other thing that's great about this, once again, if you don't have the stock cooker yourself, then go pull one of the demos that you see somewhere else. Go pull one of the top social demos that are out there. Share that video about this amazing product. If you go back to our Hooray Sales Tupperware page, our public page, during 2020, every single week I was cooking, and there's lots and lots of recipes in there or videos in there where I've used the stack cooker. So you could go back and pull some of those and use some of those and share with people. And this is a great way for you to get them to sign up now and to hold their first party. And that's another way that you're going to add, that's your extra way that you're going to be able to make a great big checks coming up, because when you welcome 3 people to be on your team, you will have the beginnings of a brand new unit. You'll be able to step up to manager. You'll be able to qualify for exciting products and cash bonuses. And every single month in leadership, you add 2 more streams of income available to you. So as a consultant, you've got your 25% commission, and you've got your personal volume bonus. Step up to manager, and you're going to add a Profit Plus bonus. That's a percentage on your sales and everybody you recruit, and you're going to earn a Vanguard bonus. So that's 4 different streams of income that you're going to have simply by helping other people to enjoy what Tupperware has to offer. So I'm going to ask you guys, that's 10 different things that you can do with an extra to make sure that you have a great close to the month. What are you thinking? What are you coming up with? What are you going to use to be able to make that happen as well? And while you're dropping in the comments and telling me which ideas you like and which ideas you're going to try, we're going to finish up with just a reminder that this is the end of our 2-week challenge for you to be able to get that incredible collection of the Ultra Clear or the Clearly Elegant for just $35 when you have $750 in sales. That is mind-blowing. Can you imagine all of that Tupperware? That's $248 worth of Tupperware for $35. Now, if you don't need those for yourself, you can turn right around and sell those and put money in your pocket. You can use those as little dating incentives to add more parties to your lineup for February, because you want to be sure that you have a great, strong lineup for that first 2 weeks of February, because we've got some great offers coming for you in February. You want to cash in on those too. And of course, as your sales increase, you've earned your volume bonus, and you're going to move on up and be able to earn that fabulous sauteuse pan. That's one of my favorites. It's the best for doing a Dutch baby. Once again, that's one of those videos I did back in 2020, 2021. If you've never made a Dutch baby, guys, you got to try it. It is the bomb. So good. And of course, at the $5,000 level, we have that amazing collection of cookware that you're going to get for free. That's right, free. And as I always say, if it's free, what? It's for me. I'm loving the ideas that I'm seeing that you guys are going to try. I'm so proud of you for taking the challenge and making things work. So what is your goal in the next 24 hours? What are how much do you want to sell? What are you going to end up with for the end of the month? I want to remind you that we do have coming up on Thursday, February 2nd at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. It's a special, there's s'more in Tupperware. And we're going to learn all about s'mores and some great recipes, including a s'mores dessert dip that you can make, along with some other fun stuff make with s'mores. But we're going to share a little bit about what s'more there is in Tupperware. And you're going to want to start building a list of people that you would like to introduce to Tupperware, to learn more about Tupperware. Maybe you want to know what's more in Tupperware, and so you're going to want to make sure that you reserve that time as well. We have a group that we set up, and we'll start, we're going to start inviting people, come this week. I'll make it live for everybody to start adding people. We don't want to add them too far in advance. So Thursday, January 26th, I'm going to open the group. You can start adding people to the group. You want to start making your list. And I would say make a list of 10, 20, 30 people that you would like to share what's s'more in Tupperware with them. Reach out to them, tell them that you've been challenged to pick 5 people that you think would really benefit from learning s'more about Tupperware. They're going to learn some fun recipes using s'mores, using the s'more theme. And they're also going to learn just a little bit about what s'more is available in Tupperware, whether they host a party or whether they join the company. And we're going to use this as a great opportunity for us to just share everything that we have in Tupperware. Our goal, guys, and it's huge, but our goal is to get 100 people on that night, 100 guests, not 100 consultants, 100 guests on that night. But see, if each of you just invites 5 people, then and get those 5 people on there, we'll make that happen. So that's why I said, start making your list of 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people that you want to reach out to and invite. And then when it's time for it, you're going to make sure that you message them back. You've got them all ready to go. You're going to send them a little message. Come on, make sure you're in the group. We're going to go live. We're going to have a Zoom that they can, we'd rather them be on the Zoom, but we're also going to stream the Zoom into the group as well. But we want them on the Zoom if possible. And like I said, we've got some great recipes, and I even have a vegan chocolate pudding that I'm going to share with you as well. That's super yummy and super delicious. So that's what we've got coming up for you. And as we close tonight, I want to finish with this Simon Sinek, a great guy. You can go do a TED Talk and you can hear all about Simon Sinek. He has some great wisdom that can share with all of us. But the goal is not to be perfect by the end. The goal is to be better today. And you see, practice doesn't make perfect. Practice makes permanent. So every day when we get up, we reset, we restart, and we refocus on what it is we want to do better today than we did yesterday. Life is all about growth, and the only person that we're in competition with is ourselves. But if we can get better every single day, we will grow, we will succeed, and we will make 2023 the best that it could ever be. So thanks everybody for joining me tonight. I love when you're here. I love seeing you, and I'm looking forward to a great close.